Okie dokie, good morning everybody. Welcome back one more time. All right, so today we're going to tackle the passenger side. So I'm not going to film every little thing because be another 10 videos. So basically today I'm going to start with cutting off the trunk drop off, and then I'm going to cut off the bottom of this rocker. The bottom of this quarter panel. And I'm going to attach a piece to the rocker. So for starters, I'm just going to cut this stuff off, this rotted stuff. We know that's going to go from the other side. We know how far up we had to go anyway, so that's coming off. All right. So the question here is with this part, we're going to cut this. Probably it's going to end up getting cut all the way to here, depending on how far up the good quarter or the good. No, I don't want to even call them good quarter, just the quarter. We'll go up to there, and then same thing. We got to cut it back here because I know it don't reach there. And then we'll just dissect it and use whatever we need for that. All right. Now, let me get started cutting this stuff off. This all cleaned up a little bit here. Finally got some nice weather out today. Yeah. Cut this off. Put it right through here so I can see what I'm doing. Hope you guys are enjoying the weather. It's springtime outside right now. This car is definitely green. Ain't no doubt about that. see how far out that bowed like crazy. Because what they did here, when they knocked it in, this one needs to go back under like that. We want to definitely save this line. We definitely want to save this, even though it's got dents in it. We'll straighten them out as best I could. I'll be able to get my hand in here with the dolly and knock them down. Fix those like we did the other side. Get this as straight as we could. I know it's good here. So this is good. Got a whipple right there. That's good. And we definitely want to save that. We're probably going to have to cut that. The other one, the other side, we only did about this much of it. This side, we're probably going to have to go all the way up here and down. I might have to cut more of this off. Only because it's got this badass bow in it right here that sucks. This thing's all waffled. Oh, we'll see. Alright. I'm leaving all this on for reference, but this is probably going to get cut to about here and back. And then we're going to have to make all that. Like this side's too far in. This side should be like right about there. And then this goes crazy. Alright. Get that panel, start seeing how that fits. Now that I can cut all the rusty crap off, I can sweep the floor up again. And I won't be laying in a bunch of metal prickers. Alright.
Alright, we're trying to get this side kind of so about up to here is all good, and then see if you can see it.
I just beat that in because that had a. It probably got hit like this, and then from them beating this in, because remember they had that other piece welded on here, so they beat this in. This was actually sticking out. So that's actually not bad.
Trying to make it as straight as we can
get
first.
It straight, yeah. We'll get a couple of these wiggles out of here.
And then we can start working on the rest of that.
I could still get my hands in here, you know.
Yep.
This is okay. This is okay. And when I say it's okay, it means it's not good. It's just okay. Now we can work with it. This is going to get skimmed from front to back, the whole freaking thing. But at least now
we can work with it.
Now at least it's somewhere where we could skim it instead of putting 3 inches of Bondo on it. Like right there. That's got a wibble right there. I can't get my hand behind there.
Once we get it as straight as we want it,
Yeah.
and then we'll start kind of cutting metal out. And
Yep. Well, I already cut this off,
well,
but
more.
this is like, this needs
That's
to
gotta
go
go
like,
way in
this
like
needs
that.
to go like, kind of like, this is all warped from them heating the crap out of it. So like I said, I might have to cut it all the way up here. But I want to get this as straight as I could, because then when you cut this off, that's gonna move again. But at least I got a dings out of it for now.
Alright, so
Same thing, you could see. So I got this clamped into the front, right, with the wheelhouse. So as far as that goes, about from here to here is okay. Obviously this is all wrong. You can see how far the real one's back here, so can't use any of that. So that's gonna get cut off like the other side. This side goes up in the air, which would have been nice if we could have used this, but same thing. So now I can't make a lip here. I need here. You can't drop it down anymore. And then we gotta put the wheel on, right, and make sure this clears.
yeah.
Because they might have made this, I don't know. So we gotta make sure the wheel clears. So let's do that first. Let's do that first. Get the wheel, and then we'll put the trunk drop off in and make sure that.
Yeah, we'll start with that again.
Ain't looking right either. You have to do the same thing. We're probably gonna have to. It's probably sitting too low, so we're probably gonna have to do the same thing. Cut it off. Move this section up and forward, and keep it to about here. So we might cut it like, but I need this. See, if you look in here, See how, looky. See how that takes that's smashed in from where they beat it in? Right, this is okay back here, as far as the line goes. And then this is okay, so right here, it goes in.
Yeah.
All right, let's take it back off, get the wheel, and then we'll put it on, make sure it fits. And I'm gonna check the trunk drop off before you even do that, so go ahead. Holy crap. Look how far off that is.
Just a little.
This is the same as the other side. It's the same as what we took off. You can see see it just sticking out right there. This we cut off, right, because I made it a little bit bigger there. But this is the same, and this is the same as the other side. If anything, this is longer, not shorter. So think about that. Good God.
Alright, so
this has to come in. We gotta do the same thing we did on that side. Put that crease in it, right?
yeah.
Because once we pull this all the way like this,
Yeah,
right? This has to be down here. So we definitely got to put the crease in it because it belongs down here like that. God, man. All right, so see what I'm talking about?
Yeah.
That needs to be way over here, but then up.
Alright.
All right, well, take the wheel off, and then we'll check take the
Put it
thing
on.
over, check the wheel real quick. At least we know if we can use this section of it. And then I'll do the same thing, cut this off and move it up.
Alright, so that's with the rear all the way up.
Yeah, this is okay. I had to move that in. I made this little line here so I could flatten that back out, but we're gonna stay with that little black line right there. We're good. The rocker, no problem. That'll be okay. Now I can cut this straight up like this, and then I could just make a nice straight line and add the piece of rocker right there. And then that's that. This sucks because it would have been nice if this had like an extra, like, freaking little 3/8 of an inch, man. Would have been perfect. Got all this up here that we don't need.
Okay.
So this is the part. See how this gets really way far away from it? That's why I couldn't use the other side either. See that you ain't pushing that. If you push this in, I might have to do the same thing. Just use this corner. Sucks. Would have been nice to be able to use the whole thing all in one shot, but got bringing things and everything in anyway.
Well, I probably still kind of can.
All right,
We just gotta cut this.
I need.
real
Well, yeah,
short.
I know, but I need to. I'm gonna cut this off, but then we need it up here. See, that's the problem.
Yeah.
We need that piece. This piece we need all the way to the line. And I'd like to make it one piece and not have to do two, but might have to be two. Boy. Okay, let me cut this to here, and then we'll do the next one.
Okay. So this line right here, that's all gonna get cut off so that we can go to that line where it's all rotted. Okay, so make a nice clean cut.
All right.
I'm gonna take it back
I'm gonna
off.
trim all this stuff off so this could drop in. It needs to drop in like that. Like over here, there's still the original lip, so it won't go in. And then we're probably gonna end up hacking it down the middle. Over here, like we did the other side. Put the crease in here, make that line up.
And then
And
whatever
then
overlaps,
wherever they overlap, then
cut
we'll
it
cut
again.
it again. That's the only thing we could do. Over here, what we'll do is we'll put a couple of Glico clips in here to hold this in place. Right?
Yeah.
And we'll cut it, and this way we know it's attached to it. It ain't going anywhere. If they hadn't welded that mess in here, it wouldn't have even been too bad. Because then that line would have been good. You know, like the other side, they cut it on an angle like that.
Yeah.
This one,
They at least.
well, no. If they hadn't welded that all in there, this whole section would still be good. Then, yeah, then I could have just put and then attach that bottom piece. But, all right, coffee time. Come on, let's go. Think it's worked a little bit. Yeah, that relieved a lot of pressure though. That relieved a lot of pressure right here. That goes like that now. Yeah. That's way better. That's way better. In. I'm just gonna right there. Yeah.
Getting there.
Much better. Alright, let's put it back on again and see how far off it's going. This freaking mess. Alright.
Okay.
Yeah.
Just a little bit. No
So
need.
we need to curve this whole thing because it's straight.
It's getting there.
It's way better.
That's better.
Might
Yeah.
be too much on there, but we'll straighten the top out.
We'll straighten the top out. Obviously, because it's going to start bending inwards too. So
That's gonna go like that, and then that's gonna go just like that.
but at least now it's got a
Yep.
a
That's
curve
good. Because
going.
we're gonna cut this off anyway.
True. Right. We're cutting that
So
in.
that'll be cut off. That'll straighten back out, and then this will be able to maneuver it again.
All right. So let's cut that off.
With that, that's actually okay. This got to get.
We'll bend that after when we cut
after.
that off.
So right now we're gonna cut this. and cut
Because if
that.
you look at it here, show them where that. That's the smallest spot anyway.
Yeah, it's got a.
You see it?
You could see it.
You can see it.
That's
so.
about where we cut the other side off anyway. So I'm gonna cut this off right now.
All right, cut that off and then we'll go from there. Okay, so that piece is off. That's straightened back out now.
Hold that a minute. Just hold it a second. Okay. So it started out a beautiful day.
Yeah.
I'm out here in a t-shirt this morning. Then it got cold as heck. I went back inside and changed.
Well,
Now-
it rained for like 2 seconds. Now it's
look at
nice
it
and
again.
sunny
Now
again.
it's beautiful again.
Yeah.
Crazy. Alright, that's gonna go like that. That's nice.
High at 72 basically.
That's gonna be good. And that's gonna be good. Gonna trim that all back. Now will be a good metal there. Be a good metal here. I'm gonna trim this back a hair more. Make the line fade out. That's good, like that. These don't reach. Man, that's nice now.
Let me go get another big. Or there's one under there.
Yeah, that's good. That'll be nice. That'll be nice.
All right.
And get some skin and body work going, but it'll be good. Now we gotta get this to drop in better.
I'll have to get the Value brand Bondo.
Bondo.
5 gallon. Like they make plaster buckets. Big 5 gallons.
Let's go. And I gotta cut this to make this drop in now.
go.
I had already, so we put glico clips in there, so we know where this is gonna end up, right?
I got holes made in
this,
that.
you can see this, once we set this back in place, I cut them to match as good as I can. I messed that piece up, but everything else looks good. All right, so.
Ain't much left off of it.
I know, it sucks, but. So now I'm gonna cut this off. And then I need to cut this piece out. And we're gonna fix that and make a new lip there. But I'll do this, like I'm gonna do this and all that after. So we'll make a lip like we did all the way down. Then we'll cut this rot off and make that new piece in there. But I could do that from inside, so I want to leave this here because I know this is still the outer lip. This is still the outer lip. So I just got to clean this mess up right here. This lip has to stay now because I need this. This is going to get cut. We're good.
All right, clean that up. With the welder.
Cleaned up. Again, I can't tell you.
I sweep more than anything.
Holy crap, dude. I bet you if we kept everything that we ground off and cleaned off this car,
Probably got a
we'd have
good
about
5 pounds.
five gallon bucket worth of crap. Anyway, all right, so show them over here. I got the rocker piece cut off. Got the new one set in place. I'll weld that up now. So that's going to be done.
Yeah.
And then that whole quarter panel, that's all we're using. This is the old one we cut off. That's what we're going to use.
And then the
Sucks.
other little
And
bottom,
then
piece.
But the bottom. The bottom. All right.
So
Anyway,
I'm gonna weld this piece on right now,
we get that welded in.
and then
And I gotta make a
we'll
little
cut
lip.
it wherever we want. So
I gotta make that little lip. So what I did was I left this. Right.
we're gonna put it on the inside.
I'm gonna try to stick it on the. I'm gonna try stick it on the inside, and then weld it. This way, I have this original line here, and then over here, I have enough. I think I can fold it over a little bit. I'm gonna check that. I need to put this on first, and then if I could fold it over, I think I could fold it over like from about here to there, and then it should be fine. All right, folding that thing.
Okay. That's welded.
That's
we're gonna
done.
cut it off there.
This we're gonna just cut it off big, but I need this out of my way so I can get behind there. And then we're gonna have to replace this piece and this piece like the other side. So plug this in. Let's hack that off real quick. All right. Got a piece for next time.
Now I'll get the other one. We'll grind that clean.
That, I gotta grind that clean. Then we can put this piece on, see how that fits. And we should be good. I'm gonna take this little lip off and leave the inner one in there for now, if possible. We'll see how much of it I can get off. All right, so we put that on, right? So now I'm trying to figure out this lip. So, got good news and I got bad news. Take the door panel off, And good thing I didn't try grinding this before. Check this out. Original Ford. They probably went to put it on the window and then it dropped through the glass and they never picked it up.
For drag team.
So you got one of those. And the bad news is, it's all rotted. They had pieces welded inside here like this. That's why I thought it was like surface rust. I'm thinking, no big deal, I'll leave it alone. But it's all the way into the corner, like this. Look, see this corner?
Oh, you can see the light.
Yeah, well, see this? So this whole corner is gone. So if it was over here, I wouldn't even worry about it, but this corner. So now what I'm going to do is I'm going to cut
You'll
this
have to
off.
cut it from that height.
Look. So we're going to cut this back, because that's where the lip ends anyway. See it? I couldn't go no more with that. So we're going to cut this. I'll probably cut it as close as I could to this. All right, I'm going to put this back on, then we'll cut it off. And then cut this in one straight line. Cut this whole thing off. Break all the welds off this lip that's all rusted anyway. And then put a new lip on it and a new lip on this side, but then we're going to go all the way to the corner because this is rotted. All right, that's cut off. So we're going to follow this line that I got here now. Replace all that. Okay. This fits real good. All that's going to be all fitting good. I got to take it back off and put a little bit of a like a curvy bend in that because it's so straight. I won't be able to do that later. So I'm going to put a little bit of a curve in that, and then as I weld this on, right, like that, that's going to be flush to that, and then I'll just keep cutting it. It'll be welded to here, and then I'll keep cutting it and fitting it and cutting it and fitting it, and she should be good. I cut away all the inside of this old lip, right? So that's gonna go right there like that. This will get cut again like the other side. Beat all that back in once this is all welded. I mean, you can see that's gonna be like right. Beautiful fit. Nice. All right. And then we'll cut the inside lip off and do the same thing, and then replace it from, it looks like right about from about here all the way back, and then from here down, including that piece. All right, so right now I got to do this thing right here. I got to put that curve in that thing so I don't have to mess with it later. Okay. Put that back on. Now it's got the curve to it. It definitely has all that to it. You can see this is all good right here, right? Until, so this is all pretty decent here. Remember, that's going to go in flush. But over here, like that section, about a foot long. From there to there is where they beat the snot out of it. And it's kind of hard to get in here, so I'm thinking maybe if I take this back off and then pull this out a little bit more. I mean, this line is okay. It's this, the edge. So this straight edge that comes down, so this is okay. But this that comes down is in. So, I mean, it's gonna end up with that. Hopefully it'll pull it back out, because it's good up to here. I mean, that's flush to this spot, and then this will actually be flush to this spot. So it's really less than that. It's half of that gap. So half of that gap, because once this is in and this is in. All right, worst comes to worst, we'll beat it back out. This all got to get cut back right here like that. We're going to follow this line. Glico clips keep it nice and even. This all came out good. This is all going to be nice and flush like that. So I'm going to start tacking it and bringing it all the way back and stitching it all the way back slowly so we don't warp everything. Okay. All right, so I got this thing super, super close. Got everything cleaned off inside here. I'm actually gonna put a little piece behind this to make sure nothing moves on me. And then I'm gonna put a little tack here where it don't move, and then I'm gonna work my way all the way back. So this is all good. This lines up nice. I'm gonna put you on time lapse. Alright, so I got all that tacked in place all the way up to here. And now I gotta put the disc in there and cut that line. And we should be good. And just keep continuing on with that. Alright. I think this video is gonna be way too long, so I'll continue it on the next one. Check it out tomorrow.